So with a lot of things going on right now in the industry, this Jay-Z situation is something I seen coming because they used him for the Kaepernick situation, and ever since then I knew it wasn't a lot of things they had for him to do as far as a face to sell things. Wasn't really in the mix musically lately. I felt like once he had the God did verse as far as for songs, I felt like the media was trying to reach and find something for him to do that was spectacular. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, you can make a case that once he did that God did verse for DJ Khaled and everybody on the song, that was the most since the Kendrick Lamar song, that was the most hyped up verse or things over the past couple of years. And the media has been kind of playing into his hands for a long time, and he hasn't really been on the other side of things. He's seen a lot of people get in trouble, Diddy and everyone else. And I don't know if he thought he was Kevlar or this is all allegedly, but once the R.Kelly situation happened and you seen people dabbling with his name, and then you seen the Jaguar Wright situation, because Jay-Z, he's usually not a person who will have to just go into the legal situation as much, but unless he has a real reason. It's kind of weird though because the media, like, as soon as he did the cease and desist for Jaguar Wright, when she did the thing with Piers Morgan, now once she did that thing for Piers Morgan, it became a whole situation. That's when he started sending letters and getting her part of the interview taken down and everything else. But now the whole media, the entire media, and I don't think it's just a coincidence. I think ever since they've seen the open door and everyone else kind of speaking out and him burning all kind of bridges, they watched him burn all kind of bridges from outside, and then he really doesn't have anybody inside. And now they're turning the page on it. It's the end of his career. I mean, no one leaves this game unscathed ever. You know that no matter how many shoulders you rub or how many people you are around or brushing shoulders with, it's not gonna happen, man. No many it don't matter. The freak offs, the parties, the smiles and everything else, none of it is real. And it doesn't have a real feel to it. A lot everything is about money. It's about, people think, oh well, YouTube is about money. A lot of guys are just chasing money on YouTube. It's worse in the industry. A lot of these people ain't talking to you unless you got a good song or you or something else. If your song on the radio or something like that, or they telling somebody or somebody else telling them, hey, you need to have a cameo with so and so. It'll be a good look, or I need you to support this guy. They gotta have another person to tell them to do something. So a lot of these people got handlers. They do what they're told. They don't jump over the line. So a lot of things like that happen. But in this case, I want to know: is Jay-Z going to be able to go through this situation without having to look a certain way, like R. Kelly and other people have recently, especially Diddy? Diddy was a person who was known for having more money than him. So for him to be looking like a corner boy right now, it's kind of a bad situation. Gayle King is friends with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Will she be a person that's going to be able to go out here and go around and not report on this type of stuff and put this stuff out on the news? If she goes out here and put some information out, will she get a cease and desist? I just want to know because it's going to be a tough situation for Jay-Z to kind of move around and not be able to get scrutinized in some way by a lot of these people, because they're definitely looking for him to be vulnerable in some situations. They want to see him come out of this situation in a tough spot. They definitely do. They don't want him to come out of this situation flourishing and dominating in the industry. They want him to be in the spot where he's like, I need this person, I need that person. That's why he's in a position now. The people who helped get him where he is, they took that away. And then he was in a whole bunch of situations, but he had a choice at the end of the day. Like, he knows what time it is. But the things they have going on as far as these parties and everything else, as far as a party, an industry party, it's a reason a lot of celebrities are getting up out of town. It's a lot of celebrities that are leaving. It's a lot of celebrities that have left the building. They are getting out of here. They are not playing around. They're not sticking around. Whatever Jay-Z and Diddy think that's in America for them right now, a lot of other people in the industry, they're going back to Europe. They got family over there. A lot of these people ain't from America, so they going definitely over to Europe to crash out or chill and relax. Tom Hanks has been overseas during the shutdown. I heard Ellen DeGeneres is over there. A lot of other celebrities over there. A lot of people been getting citizenship. I heard that Ashton Kutcher's headed over there because they trying to throw his name with Diddy, so he's getting out of the way. So a lot of things are going on. But my whole thing is Gayle King gonna have that same energy as she had with R. Kelly? And it's crazy because he did a whole city with R. Kelly, and the whole situation just didn't turn out well. And they both dated the same person. So it's a weird industry. Like all these guys will be like dating the same female. Like I tell people a lot of times that ain't normal when these dudes be doing that. Like that's weird. That's freak off energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want to date the same girl. There's billions of girls out here, and they're like, yeah, I need to date the same girl as him. That's freak off energy. You know what I'm saying? It's already not good. So that's why a lot of people put these stories together, and they're like, that's why a lot of these people put these stories together, and they like, it doesn't make a lot of sense when you look at certain things over time. But Jay-Z, he's in a situation now where got to get up out of this. You got to show your evidence. He ready to fight this. He ready. He already released a statement to Tony Busby, the lawyer who had put the case on Deshaun Watson. He says he's basically an ambulance chaser. A lot of these lawyers are ambulance chasers. Not too fond of Tony Busby myself, but as far as the victims and everyone else, I don't know what's going on. The same thing happened to Brother Polite. You remember when he had this situation last year where they were saying there was a minor involved. So it's a lot of different things going on in the industry where they're not trying to pull back the wool over people's eyes no more. They letting a lot of people get caught in situations and they're not going to run to save them. But this whole situation with Jay-Z and Gayle King, I want to know if she's going to ever have him do an interview, or is he going to request to do one? Is it going to be the same type of energy as the R. Kelly situation? Is it going to be different? Because like I said before previously, she is friends with Beyonce. She has been around Beyonce before. So it's not like it's just, well, she's just a person that been around Jay-Z and been around Beyonce. Seem like they're good friends, It seems like they've been around each other very well over the years. And we're going to see how that goes. Gayle King is definitely someone who's had plenty of pictures and interactions with Beyonce. And these are considered some of the most powerful black women in America. Some of the most powerful in America. So it definitely makes sense. But we'll see. But all I want to know is the action's going to be put out there, because it's a lot of information getting pushed out right now. And it's a lot more than just this Tony Busby guy and the victim. It's a lot of people speaking, a lot of ex-business partners. A lot of this stuff was just business practices at first. And then the Busby guy comes out with these sexual assaults. So he's gonna have to fight a lot of that. And one thing about it is he was quiet during the Diddy situation, but right now, it ain't no time where he's quiet. A lot of people's waiting on him to speak, and he's definitely spoken now.